Hello. As you're reading this title, yes, it's another story time. I haven't done many of these, so I'm gonna try to keep it straightforward to the point. Yes, robbed, stole from, relieved from my money, if you will. I'm just gonna give a story time on how my car got stolen and basically my money got stolen from me, okay?
I've been waiting all my life for you to get this right. Yeah, you do shit I like. Yeah, you do shit I like. You've been on my mind. No, I'm tryna make you mine. Yeah, you do shit I like. Yeah, you do shit I like.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to, and if you are new, I welcome you. I'm a rapper. This is what I do. So stay in and stay tuned. Did you hear them bars? Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page. So yes, let me just go ahead and give y'all a backstory on because it's too much already. I didn't even say anything. It's already too much. Like, yo. Okay, so basically, this is a story time of when I'm basically gonna tell y'all, because I'm on the fence. I might as well, because most of the people who watch my story anyway know me already. So yes, for those of you who are new to my channel, I am in the military. So I am in the Marine Corps. I'm stationed in Japan right now, but I'm about to tell a story that happened about a year, almost 2 years ago now. Basically a year ago. So while I was going on deployment during like the COVID in 2020, I was gone on deployment on a ship, and my son, he was back home in the States with his dad. But while I was gone, I was still taking care of my stuff back at home. So my son's dad, he moved into my place because I did not want to get rid of my apartment. I love my apartment. It's close to base. It's super cheap. It's 2-story, like a townhouse, 2-story apartment, 2-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom. So each room had a separate bathroom. I really love that. I hate having like a bathroom that's to the public and everybody, so I like my own stuff. So like everything that I had in my apartment, I wanted to keep it that way, so when I come back, I won't have to move like twice, because once I come back from deployment, it'll be ready for me to go to my next duty station. Do that make sense? So instead of like getting all my stuff packed up with DMO, basically like, what's that thing called? Like getting movers to pack up all my stuff is like military DMO. So instead of getting people to pack up my house, put in storage and and I had to come back and find a place to stay, and then like leave, he can move in my place and stay there where my son's stuff is still there. He's there. His daycare is still the same place. Like, just because I'm leaving don't mean shit changing. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thinking process. And I just didn't, it seemed like the easiest thing to do to me, honestly. Now, mind y'all, me and my son dad, we have not been together since even before my son was even thought of. Like, before I knew I was pregnant, me and him had already broken up. And we haven't been together since. So with that being said, me and him, we're not like, there's a reason why we broken up, okay? So my point is that there's no type of relationship with me and him, like intimate, like friendly or none of that. It's just co-parenting. Me and him, we co-parent with our son. So yeah, he was staying there while I was gone, and I was sending money for my rent, of course, because I wanted to keep my place. He was in the military too, but he had gotten out. So mind you, he doesn't have a job anymore. Like during the process of me leaving and going on deployment, he's getting out of the Marine Corps and he's becoming a civilian. But you know, the panoramic came around at Kona, and like, you know how it was when it first happened. It was crazy. So he didn't have a job like that. I was sending money for rent and daycare, and for him, he was just gonna have to pay for like the light, water, and whatever Hassan needs, like food and stuff like that, and I felt like that was fair compared to like how I was doing everything on my dolo when I was there. Like, you get paid extra money when you have a child or you get married in the military. I think that's like a given. So with that, me and him, we're not married, so I don't get money for that. I just get money to take care of my son. So I take care of me and him, and that's it. Me and him, we're not together. So yeah, when he needs stuff, I be like, hey, da da da, but that's it. So now it's a change of tables. I'm have to send him money so that he can pay da da da, because when I was living there, I paid rent in cash every month. I never did like direct deposit or automated payments or checks and stuff like that. The landlord, Miss Wendy, she would come and pick up the rent from like the 1st to the 5th, so you had 5 days to pay rent, and I thought that was pretty dope too. And most of the people that lived there, they were military family anyway, so she knew she was gonna get her bread regardless, so it wasn't like nothing crazy. So that was just a little back information on like the situation, like the living conditions of me and him. Okay, so yes, I was going on deployment and I was sending money for rent and daycare. Rent was like $775, daycare $400. That's a stack and some change, okay? So I'm sending, that's basically one paycheck. You get paid twice in the military, so I send him basically one of my paychecks while I'm on deployment. Now, when I'm on deployment, I don't get my comrades because I'm eating the food on the ship. So comrades is basically like money they pay you to put groceries in the house and pay for food and stuff. So that's like $300 that's gone. So I'm not really making a lot of money on deployment because I had to pay for my responsibilities back home, and that's not a problem. I don't care, because I was gonna do that anyway, whether I was here or there. I probably would spend more money back home anyway, because baby, I like to eat. I'm probably gonna eat out every other night instead of go shopping. So yes, it didn't really make me no difference. I probably save a little more on a ship than being back at home. So regardless, I didn't care about the money. The money to me, it wasn't that deep. So fast forward, before I had left for deployment, I was driving my mom's car, well, her truck that she let me borrow until I left for deployment, because my car broke down. My car had messed up before I had went on deployment, and I didn't want to buy a new car. I didn't want to get that one fixed. It was something wrong with it. I don't remember, but I left it there in front of my apartment, and while I was gone, my mama, being my mother, she paid to get it fixed. It was probably, I think she said it was like $500 or something like that to get it fixed. I don't remember what was wrong with it. Girl, that truck, I had that car since I was in like high school, so it could have been like the radiator, the transmitter, the battery. It could have been something, but my mama got it fixed for me, so when I come back, it'll be straight. So I was like, you know, ooh, it's okay. So with that being said, he got out of the military, so it's a little shaky, you know, the COVID and X, Y, and Z. So he's not really making no money like that when you're getting no checks every month. You know, the money's slowing down. So yeah, apparently his car broke down when I was on deployment. Now I'm skipping stuff. Okay, so in March, matter of fact, let me go to the messages, because one thing about me, I'm gonna put the messages in the video too, y'all, because I want y'all to be able to see what I'm talking about. I think I'm lying. Like, I don't want y'all to think like this shit really happens to me. Like, I don't know why. So first, okay, so this is how it came to me. He told me that he had car problems. So he was like, Maya, I need to borrow $300 until I get paid. My fuel pump needs to get replaced on my car. It's almost $900. I have majority of it, but I need some help. I'll send you a picture of the receipt. Y'all, so in my mind, I'm like, dang, I can send him the money and feel like I got finessed, because me and him, we're not like that. Like, we really used to be beefing on some shit. Like, we really used to boom, 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 boom. Not like fighting, but like with words. Like, no words be hitting, okay? So we're not cool. Like I can't explain to y'all, because I swear y'all gonna think I'm fucking crazy or like, but me and him, we're strictly co-parents, okay? So when you doing this weird extra stuff, like asking for money and stuff, I'm like, ooh. But then you saying it's like, it's from, like, think about it, I'm not here, you're there. If your car mess up, how's my son gonna get back and forth? So it's like, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like playing with my emotions, because I'm gonna do whatever it is for my son. I don't want him to be feeling like, oh, she don't want to do nothing and da da da. She don't want to take care of her son. She put all this stress on me or da da da. I didn't want it to be none of that, because I don't have a problem with taking care of business if it has something to do with my son. So I sent him the money, and yeah, but for when I responded, I had responded the next day. Okay, so the time difference was crazy. Me and him, we would message each other on Facebook Messenger, and like on deployment, you don't always have the means to talk to them because they might turn the internet off, or you know, the time difference, or you might not be able to get to a computer. Whatever the case may be, it might be something hindering you from getting on that phone or getting on the computer to message them back. So the next day I had hit him. I said, how you gonna pay me back if you ain't got no job? Now, I swear I won't try to be funny. He was like, who doesn't have a job? I said, you job hunting and you just got out, sir. So I'm not like trying to be funny. I'm like putting two together. Like, if you just got out the military, you ain't got no job unless you had something set up beforehand. But I don't talk to you like that, so I don't know what's going on with you every single day. You know what I'm saying? So he said, I have a job and I'm looking for a new one because I'm not trying to make frames. I'm trying to do something calm and da 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 da. So basically, whatever. So I gave him money for his car to get it fixed, right? Okay. We're on the same page now that he has a car. I didn't ask nothing else about it. I didn't ask for the money back or whatever. I don't think I did. Yeah, I didn't say anything about the money because that's not on my mind when I'm on deployment. I mean, granted, you know, slippery slope, but whatever. So time passed, like, not even a week. He asked me, can I just claim Hassan this year? He's talking about taxes when he said, can I claim Hassan? He said, can I claim Hassan this year for taxes? He said, you did last year when I was on deployment, and I honestly might need the money because nobody's hiring because of the virus right now, or you just care about getting a new car. Okay, let's take a second to stop. Y'all, since my son has been born, it's been me and him. Granted, he had went on deployment on a mule before me, and then basically we swapped. So I was on a deployment on a mule and he was with our son. So my thing is, like, yes, I claimed my son the year before because I took care of him. And honestly, truly, I feel like I should claim him again because I'm paying for everything for him. Okay, so I'm paying for the rent for him to stay there. I'm paying for daycare for him to go to daycare. It's not like we're doing it 50-50 or you're paying for half. I'm paying for the whole thing. And then I used to send money on top of that, just a little extra something for whenever Hassan need anything. My son, he has his grandmother who pays for stuff too, like clothes, toys, etc., diapers, wipes, formula, whatever the case may be. So, well, food, because I think my son was old enough to eat food now. So with that being said, what are you paying for? Why do you feel like you should claim Hassan on your taxes? What are you doing for your son? It's not like you're sending X, Y, and Z every time period. Like, I don't have you on child support, you know. I wouldn't have been against him claiming Hassan on our taxes on his taxes, if he like did what he, you know, did something accordingly to apply to the cause, which is our child. But no, that's not the case. So no, maybe I would have said you can claim Hassan on the taxes next year, because I mean, technically you didn't pay for majority of the stuff, but you know, I don't mind taking turns claiming him on our taxes, because I mean, just because I don't know, I just would have been able to compromise. But at the time, I needed a new car when I got back from deployment. My main goal from coming back to deployment was getting a new car. So I'm saving money like crazy. Like, I'm sending money home, but I'm sending money to my my certificate that I saved, like whatever. So I'm just saving money. My thing is, what makes you feel like you're obligated to that money if you haven't been the sole caregiver for that child? You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, you his daddy, but at the end of the day, you don't do as much as I do. I'm not saying you don't do nothing, but you're not doing nothing compared to me, who have to pay for everything and all the little stuff like food and toys, clothes, all this other stuff. So no. And I told him that. I said no. I didn't even say it rude or anything. I said, and I felt like he was trying to take a jab at me, talking about some, or you just care about getting in the car. Like, okay, so my camera had froze, but yeah, like I felt like he was taking a jab at me, talking about, hold on, let me zoom in. Okay, I felt like he was taking a jab at me, talking about some, or you just care about getting a new car. Like, yes, that's my priority, but at the end of the day, either way it go, it was gonna be a hard no for me, because you didn't know. So I said, yeah, I did last year. Like, I claimed him on my taxes, and I said I need the money to buy a new car. I'm not saving a lot like I thought I would, because I send like one of my paychecks every month. Okay, that's what I said. This is what he said back. He said, honestly, you're gonna be mad because I already claimed him on mine. I'm sorry, but I'm glad I did, because I need the money during this time anyways. That's what I feel is more important too right now. I needed to maintain, since they are not hiring. And then he gonna talk about I transferred back that $300 I had borrowed too. Okay, let's just take a moment to really soak in what he just said.
Huh?
So do y'all feel me? You already claimed him on your taxes. So not only did you ask me if you could. I told you no, because X, Y, and Z. You still did that shit anyway. One, how the hell did you do that? Because I didn't give you his social security card. I didn't give you his birth certificate. How did you do that? Two, why did you do that? Like, you thought taking my money? I'll consider that my money, because I took care of my son for X amount of time with no help from you when you was on deployment. You didn't send shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure. Yeah, no, you didn't send shit. So why would you think that you deserve X, Y, and Z? Like, you're not on child support neither, so why are you stealing? Why did you stab me like that? Why did you stab me in my back? Why did you take something I knew I was gonna have to buy a new car? You bought a car when you got back from deployment. Why I can't do the same? It's the disrespect for me. It's the slap in the face for me. It's the low balling for me. But I want y'all to just sit on it. So yeah, he stole from me. I consider that stealing, because honestly, to this day, I didn't even claim my taxes for that year. I didn't claim my taxes for 2019 because I was gonna put him on my taxes. But because I wasn't home, I didn't have proof of paying for all that stuff, because he's paying for everything. He's getting all the money in his Navy Federal straight out from my bank account. Transfer. So you're not seeing my name at the CDC where the money is going into paying for that. You're not seeing my name on the receipt for the apartment where my son is living in. You're not seeing anything. So yeah, I got finessed. So like, I feel like that was a big ass finesse to me, because when I claim my son, I get about $3,000 something from claiming him on my taxes, compared to like if I did it by myself, that would be like $1,000, almost $2,000 maybe. So yeah, you stole my fucking money, bitch. You stole my motherfucking money. I don't know if you're gonna watch this video, but I'm gonna talk about it because I can do what the fuck I want to, and it's the truth. I'm not lying. So yes, you stole my motherfucking money that I didn't give back to this day. So you trying to talk play like, oh yeah, I transferred you your money back. I hope you did, nigga. With that good old $3,000, I hope that I said, let me read y'all the text too, cause I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I was mad as fuck. I was mad. You ain't gotta hear from him, cause I'll tell them myself. I was mad. He said, bro, you already have one. Go find it. Oh, wait, I'm skipping stuff. Oh, so y'all, I didn't even respond to the message. I think I tried to call him. I don't know what happened. I just remember seeing that and I was like through. Like, I was on deployment reading that on the little laptop, mad as fuck. I was like talking to my homeboy. Like, yes, like this nigga really just got off on me, like da da da. He's like, dang, that's crazy. I'm like, yeah, that is crazy. Nigga, look at my life. Look at what I have to deal with. Like, you, anywho. So yeah, I didn't respond. So that was what, on the 22nd? Next day. The next day. I need to get a special power of attorney over the 2002 Rodeo. That's my car. I had driven a Suzu Rodeo 2002 that I had since I graduated high school, that my mama gave me. So that they can fix the damages. And can you mail it please, because the state of North Carolina needs the original document. So I'm like, in my mind, I'm thinking my car is still messed up. Well, no, I'm thinking that he's thinking that my car is still messed up. But I'm like, my mama paid for it. Like, I talked to my mom, she said, yeah, I'll fix your car for you. So one, it's fixed. And two, why are you trying to get a power of attorney to sign some shit under my name? I don't trust you like that. So you could really do anything. Well, under special power of attorney, I don't know. But even then, everything's sketchy with you. So no, especially after you did that shit, hell no. Three, why are you even worried about my car anyway? My car is parked in front of my apartment, ain't bothering nobody. It don't matter if it's broken or what. I have two allotted parking spots for my crib. So you have your parking spot for my car, I have a parking spot for my car, and let it just be that until I get back. So I'm like, and mind you, I had got one done before I even left from deployment. And I said, bro, you already have one. Go find it and leave me alone, because you know you have to sign it and get it notarized by somebody, and then you can send it. That's why he was saying it has to be the original document, because it has that stamp on there. So I'm like, and my mom already fixed my truck. So what is you talking about? He said, can you just send it to me so you can fix it? I already talked to her mom about it. He was talking to my mama. He already talked to my mama. I just need this so that your car can be fixed, because somebody had hit it and they were in the wrong. So their insurance is trying to pay for it. But I need a special power of attorney specifically for your car, and the original one signed. North Carolina state law. I'm just trying to get your truck fixed. So I'm like, now I'm like, okay, so somebody hit my car. But I'm like, damn, like, we out here driving crazy in Jacksonville, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. I said, just give me the information and I'll do it myself. Who hit my truck and when? Hella question marks. Send pictures of the damages too. Because in my mind, I'm like, I already knew, like, my truck is already fucked up by itself. If somebody hit my car and like hit it real bad, it's a wrap. So he said, okay, I'll send the pictures, but I don't have her information. And it was March 17th. So I just told y'all that conversation me and him had was the 22nd, da da da. And he just told me this on the 23rd. This happened on the 17th. Okay, y'all see the question marks? I'm thinking it too. Why are you just telling me now? I said, why are you just, I literally said that. Why are you just now telling me? He said, because I talked to your mom. I said, and how are you going to do anything if you don't have her contact information? I never been into like car accident before. I have been in one little fender bender, but it was like my brother friend or something at my mama's house. So it was just, I backed into her car accident, a little boot boot. Granted, I shouldn't have paid for that shit neither, but hey. He was like, because her insurance is taking care of it, so I don't need contact with her. I'm like, okay, cool. So he sends me pictures of the car. I'm gonna put them right here, boo. Y'all gonna see this, or I'm gonna just put the whole thing on there, whatever. I look at the pictures, and you know, I'm looking around, me being Miss Detective, Mrs. Kennedy J. I'm looking around. This ain't my This is not my apartment. My apartment, I have 2 parking spots right in front of my apartment. So my crib is here, right, the front door, the 2 parking spots right there. Like, there's no stairs or nothing, just the sidewalk, and then the parking lot right there. So my car, I should be able to see my grass. I should be able to see my neighbor's car, or I should be able to see my front door when he's taking these pictures. This car's on the side of the road. It's trash and shit on the side. Like, what the fuck? So I'm like, I'm not talking about her number. I need her name and insurance. And then he said, I'm literally already done with this. I just need you to send me the original da 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 da. So basically he telling me like he already did everything. He took care of it. It's just they need my signature because the car's under my name. It's not his car. Like, he was driving them up. I'm gonna get to that. So I said, how the hell somebody hit my car if it's supposed to be sitting in the parking lot at my apartment? He said, here's the claim number if you want to look it up. I said, that doesn't look like my apartment at all. You've been driving my shit with a question mark. He said, yes. I said, why? Why would you do that? Why would you do? I was so I was so fucking mad, bitch. I swear to God. I'm like, why would you drive in my car? Like, how did you even get the car key? Like, my car key was put away. I had put it away in my apartment somewhere. So I don't know how the fuck he found. I put it somewhere sacred too. Like, I put it in a box, inside a box at the top of my closet in my walk. Okay, so like, how the fuck? So he said, okay, I understand. I said, I'm so sick of your shit. And girl, I got to cussing him out. I said, okay, I'm sorry. My car was having problems and I had to get shit done. I said, no, baby, that's not how shit works. Just because your shit fucked up don't mean you get to drive my shit. Like, no, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't hate that every time some shit happens to him, I always have to be the butt of the problem. Like, you needed money because you ain't got no fucking job, so you take my fucking tax money. What? Your car fucked up, so instead of you getting out the mud and figuring out how the fuck you gonna get the shit done, you gonna steal my car? Bitch, like, what the fuck wrong with you? Every time some shit happens, I have to do something because, one, you fucking up, it affects my son. So with that being said, if I don't fix a problem, I'm causing a problem with my son. Does that make sense? So if I don't send you money, you can't do this. That means my son is gonna go without that. And it's like, that shit is so fucking lame, because it's like, you could be saying anything at this point because I'm all the way in a whole nother side of the fucking world. And you're back home with my son. I'm here trying to give you the opportunity, the benefit of the doubt, to actually be there for your son, instead of just giving him to his grandma, and that be the safest thing for him, for my peace of mind to know that he good. You know what I'm saying? But ever since I goddamn been left from this appointment, emails, oh, he ain't getting, he gonna get taken out of daycare because we didn't receive the money. How you ain't receiving the money if I'm sending the money every month for goddamn daycare? So it just seems like every time it's a fucking issue, I have to be like the common denominator for all the fuck shit because my son is included. So it's like, what the fuck? So I was mad as fuck because I'm already mad about, like, just everything you do annoys me. Like, every time I talk to you, it's always some shit. It can never just be, oh, here's some pictures of your little baby, thank you, and be good. Like, it's, oh, I need this, I need that, I need you to keep sending this so I can, like, what are you gonna do? Like, I felt like I literally was paying for every fucking thing, and I didn't even get to save the amount of money I wanted to save. I ended up having to take a loan out for my fucking car. So yeah, like, I'm probably gonna, let me see if there's anything else in here I want to read to y'all. But yeah, I basically was just cussing him out. I mean, granted, you know, whatever, that was gonna happen anyway, but it's like, that shit was fucking crazy. So he stole my money, he stole my car, and then after the fact, they told me, they gave me a check for my car because the shit was totaled. My car was already fucked up. Y'all can see in the pictures, like, the top of my car, the paint fucked up, the back fender benders. I'm already a bad driver. My car's fucked up, but that motherfucking run. Excuse me. So you just added the icing and the fucking sprinkles on top, like stealing my car and getting in a car accident. You had no business. To this day, I don't know how he got the car key, because my mama said, I asked my mom, I said, did you tell him he could drive my car? She was like, no. And I'm like, where do you get from driving my car? Like, how did he get a key? Because the only people who have a key, I think it was my mama. I think I had a spare key over there, and then I had a key at my place. I can't remember, but because I was going back and forth preparing to leave. So yeah, basically in a nutshell, like, I got finesse. Like, he got off on $3,000 to this day. He totaled my car. I'll probably do like part 2 of this, talking about other stuff that he was doing while I was gone on deployment that just was freaking crazy. Like, seriously, it was craziness. And to this day, like, we don't have no beef, and it's crazy because I do not fuck with him. Like, he really always doing some shit to like piss me off, but for the sake of my son and like the sake of co-parenting, I would never. I hate hoes who be using their child as like leverage up on a dude and say that they can't see their son because they made them mad. What? Like, bitch, grow up. Like, I don't want him, so it's nothing like that. If he dates other girls, I don't care. If he don't date them, I still don't care. Like, regardless, as long as he's calling or talking to his son, that's all that matters to me. But honestly, I don't want to say anything else. I'm going to save everything else for a part 2 of when I was on deployment. So thank y'all for watching. I hope this video was as entertaining as to y'all as how it had me entertained on deployment, because I was motherfucking mad. Okay, so thank y'all so much. I really appreciate y'all watching my videos, supporting me, and just being there for me. Like, I haven't talked about this in a long time. I feel like this is a counseling session. Thank y'all for being my counselor, because I haven't, it's been a minute. So yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, share this video to whoever, wherever, and just know that we always gonna keep it real over here and keep it popping. Okay, so yeah, bye.